Jackson graduated from Immokalee High in 2014 and went on to join the University of Florida's team. He was arrested last weekend for his part in an armed robbery in Gainesville. With J.C. Jackson last weekend and now this weekend, what do you think's going on?
Immokalee been different lately. It's not the same.
London was released from jail on a $12,000 bond and is scheduled to appear in court on May 18th. You can count on 4 in Your Corner to bring you the latest in this case and the school district's response just as soon as we have it. Live in the studio, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
Now, as far as J.C. Jackson's case, according to ESPN, the Gators' defensive back has entered a not guilty plea to armed robbery charges. Gainesville police say Jackson was one of 3 men involved in a home invasion. Police say Jackson contacted one of the victims about coming over to smoke marijuana. Jackson then introduced the victims to 2 men he was with, then took a phone call outside. The 2 held a gun to one of the victims' heads, then took cash and 2 gaming systems. Jackson has hired Naples attorney Christopher Brown, and you can count on 4 in Your Corner to bring you any updates to this case and Coach London's case.
To me, it's ridiculous. You can't even go to your local Walmart without getting robbed.
Sunday shoppers on edge today after a Walmart clerk was robbed at gunpoint last night. The robbery happening at the store located at 2523 Lee Boulevard in Lehigh Acres. Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers are still trying to identify the man who entered the store around 6 last night, demanding cash. 4 in Your Corner's Tara Molina brings us the details on a rash of crime in the Lehigh area.
Getting to the point where it's not safe to go out anywhere anymore. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Ridiculous and unsafe. That's how some Walmart shoppers are saying they're feeling after a man robbed their local Walmart at gunpoint Saturday night.
It's kind of scary because, I mean, that could be my loved ones in the store. That could have been me in the store. I mean, if I worked here or if somebody else worked here, I would just hate if somebody injured one of my family members or close friends. So it's definitely scary.
Detectives say this man entered the store around 6 p.m. These are the surveillance photos of him from the store. He approached the cashier at the store's money center and demanded cash while showing a black handgun. He ran after getting the money.
He should be caught. I hope he's caught.
Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers are asking for your help identifying him. He still hasn't been caught tonight. And shoppers are hoping to see increased security at stores like these.
And maybe they could just crack down more and maybe have more security, maybe at places that they know have been hit before.
Walmart wasn't the only store hit last night. This Family Dollar right down the street from the Walmart was also robbed. Store employees declined to comment. We don't know if the 2 robberies were related in any way. Tara Molina, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
Again, if you recognize the men in those surveillance photos, you can remain anonymous when you call Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers. Their number is at the bottom of the screen, and you'll be eligible for a cash reward. Now, this isn't the first wave of crimes to happen in Lehigh Acres that has some residents on edge. Just a week ago, someone held up the Metro PCS store in the 5000 block of 8th Street West, and police are still searching for that suspect. Also, big money still on the table for any information that helps track down suspects in a deadly home invasion that took the life of a grandfather and severely injured a grandmother on March 16th. Lehigh residents say these crimes are hitting too close to home.
Somebody tried to break in when my sister was at home alone, and so it hit, it just hit close to home. And I guess you don't ever expect it to happen to you, but I guess it could really happen to anybody.
Again, if you have any information on any of these crimes, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-780-TIPS. A pleasant ending to the weekend here in Southwest Florida, and we're able to stay dry, but for how long? Storm Patrol's meteorologist Michelle Cunningham is in the Weather Center with more on the big changes headed our way. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Warren. That's right. We do have some very big changes in the forecast over the next couple of days. We have a very late season cold front going to be impacting our area. Not tomorrow, but it looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll go ahead and show you a time lapse. Our Zoom Tan Sky Cam working hard for you today. The Pink Shell Beach Resort and Marina out on Fort Myers Myers Beach, and looking good. We saw some clouds moving through, but really very little rain in the forecast for us throughout the weekend. We saw some spotty showers yesterday, and then really no rain in the forecast for us today. Tomorrow looking dry as well, but that cold front approaching is going to bring those changes in later in the week. Temperatures, no rain means that we are very slow to cool off. We're looking at temperatures still in the 80s in Naples and Marco Island at 82 degrees. We will cool only a few more degrees. Our low overnight, 75 degrees. Muggy, but a little bit breezy out there. Those winds are going to start to diminish. So tomorrow, not quite as breezy. We're looking at partly sunny. We'll start to see those clouds coming in ahead of the cold front. Just some isolated showers. We have a lot of rain in the forecast. We'll talk about it coming up.
All right, thanks, Michelle. 2 people are dead and more are missing after a strong storm hit Alabama. The incident happening during the annual Dauphin Island Regatta yesterday afternoon. Several boats reportedly capsized in the rough waters during the storm. One survivor describes how he held on for his life until he was rescued.
The storm just subsided just enough that I could keep my head up, not drink too much salt water.
Oh my gosh.
But I had no choice but to hang on to that cushion and make it because I had to find her.
You can tell he's in shock. Authorities have not released the identity of the people who died or the cause. The U.S. Coast Guard and other agencies are still searching for survivors. The death toll in Nepal continues to rise following Saturday's powerful earthquake. A strong aftershock struck near Kathmandu on Sunday, toppling buildings, putting people in serious danger. At least 2,500 are confirmed dead, thousands more injured. Andy Rose reports on Sunday's new quake.
It's been over 24 hours of terror in Nepal as thousands are dead and aftershocks continue to rock the area. A 6.7 quake struck near Mount Everest Sunday, causing more avalanches and new destruction in nearby Kathmandu. Emergency personnel are still struggling to pull survivors from the rubble, and bodies too. Dozens of the dead were pulled from the Tarahra Tower. The historic 9-story structure collapsed Saturday. The tragedy hit rich and poor alike. Dan Fredenberg posted these photos of his Mount Everest excursion to Instagram. The American Google executive was killed when an avalanche rumbled down the mountainside. Fredenberg's sister said he had suffered a massive head injury. At least 16 others also died on Everest Saturday. Casualties are widespread. More than 50 people died in India, according to government officials. Witnesses described similar scenes to those in Kathmandu.
Then I saw the water tank falling, the building falling, and then people were just lots of noise.
Stories of survival have emerged, too. North Carolina resident Ashley Stumler was hiking Everest on Saturday when the quake hit. Saturday night, she got a message through to her parents saying she was okay.
It's just good to see that she's alive after something so big.
Relief organizations say the death toll is expected to climb as reports come in from rural areas. Metropolitan Kathmandu has a population of around 3 million people. I'm Andy Rose reporting.
Aid agencies are worried about survivors left without shelter and running water. They say quick reaction is necessary to save lives. Well, still ahead on Fox 4 News at 10, rules of the road, how one cyclist is now regretting the rude gesture he made to a driver. Plus, high alert, why increased security measures are in operation at U.S. airports. But first, Lee Memorial Health System is forced to suddenly shut down its live kidney donor clinic. What went wrong and why families are terrified for their own future.
Very little rain in the forecast for us tomorrow, but we have a cold front coming in, some big changes for the work week. We'll talk about it when we come back.
The only station, the only news team. Only one newscast good enough to be considered the best. Emmy winner for Best Newscast in Florida. The news that's in your corner. Fox 4 News at 10. Be a part of the Fox 4 Storm Patrol. Show off your weather pictures by sending them to iContribute@fox4now.com. Fox 4's network of skycams blanketing Southwest Florida with eyes in the sky.
What does high-strength, roll-formed steel look like? Like this. Chevy Silverado. high-strength steel for high-strength dependability. Current Chevy owners can get this Silverado 1500 for a total value of $9,000. Plus 1 year of Sirius XM with every MLB game. See your local Chevy dealer today.
With the dog as a partner, I've got to be up on my voice commands. That's why Xfinity's new voice remote is perfect for me. Find cop shows. I just say it and I see it. Finding my shows has never been easier. Watch Top Chef. The new X1 voice remote from Xfinity is coming soon. Perfect for people who want entertainment the easy way.
Hey, Billy Fasola, right here at Fasola Kia, the #1 Kia store. During the month of April, we're going to continue the process. Don't miss the opportunity. That's right. And I owe a lot of thanks to a lot of people out there. Every night before I go to bed, I say a prayer. I say a prayer because you people are so good to me, and I want to be good to you. Come in. I'm not out playing golf. I'm not out fishing like most of these car dealers. I'm here fighting with the banks to get you financed. In the month of April, a trip for two, $1,000 cash, chance to hit the basket. I want to make you, that's right, Southwest Florida, you.
Room after beautiful room. Find great sale prices store-wide during our amazing Rooms to Go spring sale. Get irresistible savings on special clearance items. Reduced prices on Cindy Crawford Home, the Sofia Vergara collection, Ultimate TV packages. These are once-a-season price reductions. And to make buying even easier, get interest-free financing until January 2018. So come on. We need to make room and you like saving money, so rush to the Rooms to Go spring sale today.
The E-Class has 11 intelligent driver assist systems. It recognizes pedestrians and alerts you. Warns you about incoming cross-traffic. Cameras and radar detect dangers you don't. And it can even stop by itself. So in this crash test, one thing's missing. A crash. The 2015 E-Class. See your authorized dealer for exceptional offers through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services.
And here's a time-lapse from our Zoom Tan Sky Cam. This is from this afternoon, La Playa Beach and Golf Resort down in Naples. And even though the clouds were kind of streaming in, we still saw a lot of sunshine, hazy sunshine. I think it's just because we haven't seen too much rain. So a lot of that haze out there today, and that haze is going to be washed away because we have plenty of rain in the forecast over the next couple of days. And we've been using the power of all 4 of our Doppler radars, and we're picking up on some rain still to the north of us. So we are dry across southwest Florida, some spotty showers on the east coast throughout this weekend. And because we didn't see that rain this afternoon, temperatures are still certainly on the warm and muggy side. 79 degrees in Arcadia and Palmdale. We're looking at 82 in Naples and Marco Island. And we have had reports of severe weather throughout the afternoon. Baseball-sized hail in portions of Texas. The setup here, well, here's the jet stream. So these are the upper level winds. Warm, moist, humid air coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. So this whole area has been seeing tornadoes this afternoon, very gusty winds, straight line winds, and again, hail of all different sizes, severe thunderstorms. So this weather going to continue overnight tonight as this area of low pressure kind of moves along the jet stream. Keep in mind, this is the same system over the next several days that will drop further down and is expected to bring us a decent amount of rain over the next couple days. So here's the radar satellite composite. Here's that area of severe weather we've been watching throughout the afternoon. And along the Gulf Coast, we've been seeing some messy weather moving in across Louisiana, Mississippi, into portions of Alabama, and into the Florida Panhandle. So this is going to continue to drop south over the next couple of days. Tomorrow, I think we're still going to be dry, but we'll see those clouds kind of moving in ahead of it. So here's our models and what satellite radar shows. Again, some wet weather moving into the Big Bend area overnight tonight, but not going to drop far enough south to really make an impact on us tomorrow. It's still going to be warm and humid out there, but we should stay mainly dry with just some isolated showers tomorrow afternoon. Now, this is the model, and this will put us into the future. So we can see tonight, again, a couple of those showers have developed to the north of us. Put it into motion overnight, maybe a few spotty showers. Tomorrow, we see the clouds increasing a little bit, and can't rule out the possibility when there's such an instability in the atmosphere that we see a few spotty showers first thing in the morning, particularly with an onshore flow. But tomorrow afternoon, here's the setup. We're mainly dry, most of the action on the east coast of Florida. put this into motion again, and overnight tomorrow night and into the first part of Tuesday, looks like we could see some pretty wet weather, and it looks like we could see some thunderstorms out there as well. Tuesday we start off dry, and then again another round of that comes late Tuesday afternoon and into the evening hours. So this is something we're going to continue to watch over the next day or so, and the models will be a little bit more in agreement as we get through tomorrow. It's going to be hot tomorrow, 88 to 93, partly sunny, maybe some hazy sunshine out there, and everyone may see just a few isolated showers, but rain chances tomorrow still on the low side. For the boaters, southwesterly winds about 10 knots, seas at 2 to 3 feet. Next couple of days, we are looking at scattered storms Tuesday, Wednesday. We're talking rain chances up around 60-70%. And look at those afternoon temperatures. The highs much lower because we have that cold front headed our way. We'll continue to monitor this situation, but we do have the fishing forecast if you're headed out, sponsored by SS Hookers. Captain Dave said the threadfish herring and the greenback herring are looking good. Pinfish, shrimp, and crab, good bait to use. And the hunt for the tarpon begins.